Hey, good morning, everyone. It is May 1st. I'm going to make this a quick message for you. So, this is a packet I sent you, and this is what it looks like. You need to read it, please. So, first page, it says planning for the challenge. These circles talks about get your mind right. You need to shop for the food. You got to have the food to do the challenge. Take your measurements and pick. I don't care about your weight. I want your measurements in your picture, front, side, and back. Set your phone to go off every 2.5 to 3 hours. Now, some people's having issues with this because of where they work at. You got to figure it out. You have to set your body on a clock, and then that just helps its metabolism go. So figure it out how you can do it. Can you put stickies up? Can you put times up and have them in front of you? But everything needs to be visual for you. Just like put an old picture up of yourself, how you used to look or how you don't want to look on that refrigerator door. Seriously. We get busy in life, and that's why I'm trying to have you set the time and set a schedule so you kind of stick to it. Life is always going to happen, but you got to set a schedule. You just do. Um, at least water a gallon a day. I want you to buy a gallon. If you don't finish it, fine, but at least you know what you have left. Doing 8 bottles is just really, it's okay, but you're not going to keep track of that in the long run. So if you get 1 gallon, you can mark it. 9 o'clock, I have to have that much done. 11 o'clock, I have to have that much done. It's just a visual. You need a visual. Other thing I have on here is plan. You have to plan this. You have to plan what days you go to cook. Um, you have to plan if you're not going to do the meals I have, what meals you're going to do, because you can change the food, the meat in there in the vegetables to vegetables you like. It's just giving you a something to go from. Okay. My reason why. What's your why? My why was when my one daughter, Kaylin, we call her KK, told me she never wanted to have kids because she saw what I went through. She saw how my stomach looked after 3 C-sections and a double hernia. Um, yeah, turn the TV off. And that made my heart sad that my daughter didn't want to have kids because of what I went through. And so then that was like a wake up call for me. When I did daycare in my home for 11 years, I can't say no to a donut. I can't be in charge of what I eat. That made me sad that I felt weak that food controlled me. I had to have a donut. If I had a donut, remember Krispy Kremes? Then I'd have 3 of those. They're so warm and so good. Um, but then you'd be super tired. You'd be wondering why you were tired. Because you didn't really eat that much all day, but you had these donuts. And so it's just, I started to wanting to be that example for my kids, not the skinny girl on TV. I want to be that example that they saw their mom do something. I set a goal, stuck my mind to it, and I completed it. And so now they see that in me, and they know that it's possible. So, that's my why. So think about what's your why. My other thing I have it's a journey. So it has a picture of me when I was pregnant with my twins, and then my C-section, my first competition, and then where I'm at now. You have to understand it's a journey. When I help you, it's not a quick fix. I don't want a quick fix. I want you here with me for the long run. So then when you need help, you can ask me. But at least I get the base part set down for you. So then you continue to build and grow and keep learning. And Memorial Day weekend's coming up. I didn't write on our list, but that's an off day. You enjoy that day. But on that day, or when you have events, eat more of the veggies and the protein before you get the other stuff. Or have a shake before you go to these events. You have to plan not to fail. And so that's what I'm just trying to teach you to do that. Then there's some important notes here. You need to read them. No protein without a carb, but no carb without a protein is the most important. So if you're snacking on veggies, you have to have a protein with it. Add a hard-boiled egg to it or some lean meat. You can always get meat already cooked in the store. Limit your caffeine. You can have coffee. I don't care. Gallon of water. No nuts, no fruit, no dairy, no avocado, no alcohol. The first part of this challenge, especially the first 3 days when you do the shake, you can have fruit in the shakes. And I don't push Shakeology, but I believe in it. When the person approached me about it, I said, I have to try this. And I'd already bought peanut X and different things from the company. And then she told me about Shakeology. I never knew nothing about it. So I read the ingredients. It wasn't about, it's just a shake. I read the ingredients. And half the ingredients in there was stuff I drink anyway by itself. or I take pills from. So there's wheatgrass is in there, and regular stuff from the earth is in there. There's some thing I had to take for training. It's a digestive pill that was in there. So there was real stuff in there. It just wasn't vitamin A, B, and C and D. And so I tried it and I loved it. Um, it's a person's personal choice, but it's affordable for everybody because we all spend that money when we go out. So typically it's like $5 a day. I won't go in on that, but if you're interested, you can contact me more about that. So the first phase of of our challenge is the cleanse. It's 3 days, 3 meals, three shakes, a meal with protein, salad, veggie with protein, and then a fruit, preferably apple, not oranges or pineapple. They're the highest in sugar. Okay, more the berries are better. So now if you start to get headaches because you limit your coffee, drink a little coffee or drink some green tea because I mean caffeine headaches are like the worst. So oils, you can use any oils: olive oil, coconut oil, almond, flax, peanut, sesame, sunflower, walnut. That's the ones I have used. So then on the next page gives a description of how to do the 3-day cleanse. And I also put on our private page a description of other cleanses you could do, more natural ones. Now I've done the master cleanse, which is lemonade cleanse, which is fresh lemon juice, grade B maple syrup, which Trader Joe's has for $8 a bottle because it's real expensive, and then cayenne pepper. And I'm telling you, when I'm bloated or my stomach's bothering me, I can drink that and I have instant relief. That's something I don't recommend for a long period of time because it doesn't have all the vitamins and stuff in it. That's why I like the shake. But that helps you release your digestion and loosen up everything. So, all right. So on to day 4, that's when we really start. We start with our foods. So I have pictures of the foods. And I only did the meals. You guys have to do the snacks, okay? And a meal, one of the meals, if you didn't eat it all, can be the snack. A snack doesn't have to be a snack where it's something like that. It's just eating 5 times. So the first page, you have our egg muffins. This is tilapia, onions, and kale and spinach. And this is a green bean pepper stir fry. So say, I'm tired of having chicken, then have fish. But you can replace the meals with what you want. Now tomorrow, I will do a video on how to make the egg muffins the way I do. I use ground turkey sometimes with green peppers and onions, and I put them in there, and then I cover them with egg whites. So there's so many ways to do these muffins, but these muffins I have you do the first because it's planning. It's not the hardest, but it's more what you have to do, more detailed. And so I want you to do that first so that when you come in to bite, these are a perfect snack to have. You can fix however many of these, keep it in the refrigerator, and when you're hungry, then you can eat these. So this is perfect. So we go all the way to day 30. I put extra menus in there. I think I went up to 35, just extra ones. So just follow the plan, prepare, read this, look at it. There's recipes afterwards. I think there's 2 pages I have the recipes mixed up. I'll fix that, or you can ask me. But I wanted to get it to you. My mind was, and I was tired of looking at it, so I stopped. But this is it. So how do you feel it? I want you guys to do good. I really do. When I set out to help people, it's not about you losing weight. It's about, I want you to feel good first. And losing weight comes with it because I have you eat this way. You start to have more energy. You see it in your face. And then the weight loss starts coming. But I don't want it to be about losing weight. I want it to be about you learning how to eat, and the losing the weight comes with it. Okay? Things start shrinking when you least expect it. You put on clothes, they fit differently. Stay off the scale. I'm not about the scale. You can do the scale, but how depressing is the scale can be? So you're working hard, you're taking my classes, or you're doing turbo fire at home, and then your clothes fit different, you feel good, and you know you've lost weight, and you get on the scale, and it says the same thing. Your whole motivation goes to pot. But you've burned fat, you've built muscle, and you've gotten smaller, but the scale stays the same. That's just kind of how it goes, even though your clothes fit smaller. So think about that. Please stay off the scale. It totally controls your mind and your mood. Your mood should can be controlled by your food, and that's why I'm having you eat this way. There's a couple cheat days in here where you can plan your own meal, but it's within reason. You can have brown rice or sweet potatoes. There's a sweet potato recipe in there for sweet potato fries that you slice up, cook in the oven with cinnamon and some fake sugar and almonds. It's so good, you guys. And I was not into sweet potatoes at all. but no white potatoes, no pasta, no bread, all that. So good luck to you. Just remember protein, carb. If you have any questions, message me. I'll see you at the end of 30 days. I'll start posting videos. There's a video every night I'll post. There's one tonight I'll post for your core. So probably go back and forth core. Just a lot of variety of things to keep you going to do at 9 o'clock before you go to bed. Okay? I'm so glad you trusted me with this, and you'll see. Have a blessed day and a nice weekend. Bye. I'll see you Saturday morning. I will have that video for you because Sunday is our first meal that we start. Okay? This is for the May 1st challengers. God bless. Bye.